Today we are going to discuss relations and functions. In previous video we have already discussed about the relations. What is the relations? How can we solve the question of relations? So in previous video we have discussed about the questions of relations or some theory of relations, but today we are going to discuss some more examples about the relations. There are a lot of mosquitoes are there, so they are also disturbing. It's not a problem. Okay, so what is the relations and how can we solve the questions of relations? Let's see. We are taking some examples of relations. In previous video we have discussed about the definition of relations. Now I am going to take an example. For example, what is the example? Example is, suppose if A equal 1 2 3 5 7 and B equal 1 4 6 9, B equal 1 4 6 9 and Pxy equal and Pxy x comma y equal such that Px comma y such that y is twice or 2x twice 2x, then r equal x comma y x belongs to A and y belongs to B. Pxy is a relation A to B, is relation A to B. Okay, so students, this is a question. If A equal 1 2 3 5 7 and B is a 1 4 6 9 and Pxy is given that y is the twice of 2x, then what is the r? R is the xy, x belongs to A, y belongs to B, Pxy is the relation A to B. Okay, so what is the relations? When we are saying about the relations between A and B, what is the relation? We can find that we have to find that y is the twice to x. Okay, I am going to take 1 2 4. Is 1 to 1 is the twice of 1? No. So 1 is not related to 1. What about here? 1 r 4. 1 related to 4? It is a twice to 1? No. Okay. 1 2 6. 1 r 6. It is twice? No. 1 r 9. It is not. Okay. What about 2? 2 r1. Is it twice? Y is twice. Y should be twice but not x. So it is not related. 2 r4. It is related because 4 is the twice of 2. Okay. 2 r6. 2 r6 is not related because 6 is not twice of 2. It is a triplet. What about here? It is a 2 r9. It is also not related. What about here? 3 r1 not, 3 r4 not, 3 r6 is related. Yeah, it is related. ओके, तो आगे देखते हैं. तो 3r6 पे आ गए थे अपन. 3r6 ये रिलेटेड है ना, इट इज़ रिलेटेड 3r6. ओके, 3r9 is not related because 9 is not just not double to 3, so it is not related. What about here? 5 is not related to 1, 5 is not related to 4, 5 is not related to 6, 5 is not related to 9. So students, what is the result? What is the relation between them? We can say that relation is r equal 2, 4 and 2 comma 4 and 3 are 6 and 3 comma 6. Equation, that is if n is the set of natural number, if n is the set of natural number, n is the set of natural number, and pxy such that x comma y is a divisor of y. X is the divisor of y, where x is the divisor of y. X comma x such that x, y is the divisor of x is the divisor of y. Okay, so this equation, then we have to solve. We have to take relation r equal so it is x comma y, and such that x y belongs to n, where x belongs to n and y belongs to n. X belongs to n and y belongs to n, yani p x n. It is given that p x n, p x y is the relation. Now x is a divisor of y. So how can we solve? Just you know that n equal 1 2 3 4 5 dot 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 and so on. A lot of things are there that is related to n, but it is integers, so we have to think about 1 2 3 4 5 dot dot and so on, what we have to take and how can we find the value. It means 1 divided by 1 or not, so we have to take some values. Means we know very well that we have to take that what is the answer. When we are saying about the n is the set of the natural number, pxy, x is the divisor of y, we can say that we can take 1 r1, 1 r1, 1 r1, a lot of things are there, 1 r1, 1 r2, 1 r3, a lot of things are there that is divisible. Now 1 2r, 2r2, 2r2 is available, 2r6 it is also available, and dot dot dot. When we are saying about the what about here, 2r2, 2r6 dot dot dot, same way 3r3, 3r6 dot dot dot, same way a lot of things are there, those are related to this. But when we are saying about the 2r3, so we can say that these are not related. But when we are saying about these things, so we can say that these are related to each other. Means 2r2, 2r4, 5r10, a lot of things are there that is related to this. Trivial relation. So what is a trivial? What is a trivial relation? This is not trivial. When we are saying about trivial, this is a trivial and it is related to null set. So what is a trivial relation? There are two things to know. That number one, that when we are saying about the trivial relation, we have to know that null set is the subset of all sets. We have to know that null set is the subset of all the sets. In set I already explain you that how can we understand null set is the subset of all the sets. Means if we create any subsets, then there is a null set. Okay, so null set is the subset of all sets. I explained you already, and you know very well how to explain this. What is the meaning of this? Thus null relation phi is null relation phi is phi from A to B. Null relation it is A to B, which includes in to the power mn relations. Always remember that null set is the subset of all the sets, and number of sets, thus the relation phi from A to B, which includes in to the power mn. So always remember that this is the number of relations which includes in to the power mn relations. So number of relations is denoted by to the power mn. So this is very important, that relation, suppose there are two relations, then we have to know that how can we explain number of relations, how can we find that your formula is to the power mn. Okay, number 2 is also important, all sets are subset of itself. All sets are subset of itself. All sets are subsets of itself. It means thus A cross B is the subset of A cross B. It means so this relation is a universal from A to B. So this relation is universal from A to B. So it is a trivial relation. These two topics I already explained you in sets. You can watch previous video. That null set is the subset of all the sets, and all sets are subset to itself. Means I have written there that every set is the subset of itself. So there is written that all sets are subset of itself. Thus A cross B is the subset of A cross B. So we can say that A cross B is the subset of A cross B. Suppose there are two sets, and sets are getting by multiplication of this. So we can say that A cross B is the subset of itself. So thus relation is the trivial relation. A equal 1, 2 and B equal randomly I take an example. This is a 3, 4. What about here? A cross B, it means it is a 1, 3, 1, 4 and 2, 3 and 2, 4. What about here? Look at here. When we are saying about this, so we can say that if I am going to find the subset of this, so a lot of subsets are there, but always remember that A cross B null set is the subset, number of elements are 2 and number of elements are 2. So we can say that M is 2, it means M is the 2, N is the 2. So we can say that 2 into 2, it is a 4 to the power 4. So we can say that to the power 4 it means to the power 4 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 means it is 16. So number of subsets are 16 of this. So how can we find? We can find by we can solve it by 16 subsets by this. So a lot of things. I take a question, minor question, and I giving you example to solve this question, because it's not necessary that we are going to solve a B question. It is, suppose it is a A, it means number of elements are n equal 1, B equal B equal, it is a, suppose it is a B and C, it is a M, it is m equal 1, and it is, suppose it is a n equal 2. So what about the A cross B? When we are saying about the A cross B, we can say that A comma B and A comma C, there are two relations. Now number of subsets means number of relations, number of subsets are to the power mn, it means to the power 1 into 2, so it is to the power 2, so we can say that to the power 4. To the power 2, so we can say that it is 4. So if it is a 4, so we can say that number of subsets are 4. How can we say that one is the A comma B or A comma C? Number 1 is this and this. Number 2 is A cross B, so we can say that number 1 is itself, it means A comma B. Number 1 is A comma B or A comma B, this by this. Okay. Second one is A comma B or A comma C. Third one is it is A and it is a B, A comma B and A R B, it is A comma B, A R C. And third one is number 1 is A comma B, A R C. Number 1 is A comma B or A comma C. Third one is A comma C or A comma C, and it is related to itself. And number 4 is this is related to this and this is related to this. Third one is, that is fourth one is it is itself, it means A comma B or A R C, A comma B and A R C. And one is the trivial relation, that is the non-empty sets, means phi is the phi is the related to A comma phi is also related to A comma B, and it is A comma B or A comma C, it is also related. So when we are saying about the all the relations, we can say that this related to this, this related to this, this related to this, means it is related to itself. Number 1, it is related to itself, it is second. What about it is related to this, so we can say that it is. And what about here, we can say that phi is the related to this set. So it is means null set is the subset of all the sets, so we can say that it is a subset of itself. B. So suppose it is a A and other is the set B, it is A and it is a B. And what we are going to discuss, topic is domain, codomain and range. What is the domain, codomain and what is the range? When we are saying about this, so we can say that suppose relation is find, relation R is there, that is A to B, a function, a relation defined A to B, it is A and it is B. Suppose there are also elements A, B, C, D, E, F and G, and it is related to D, it is related to E, C related to F, and G is empty. Okay, so relation defined R A to B, if a relation defined A to B such that F A to B, such that F A to B, then every number 1, what is the means by domain? When we are saying about a domain, we can say that every element of set A is called Every element of set A is called the domain. So what is the value of domain? We can say that value of domain is A, B and C. It is the value of domain is A, B and C. So there are three elements. Suppose a relation R is defined if A to B, then every element of A is called the domain. So every element of set A is called the domain. It is the ABC. When we are saying about the codomain, so what is the codomain? When we are saying about the codomain, we can say that every element of set B is called codomain. Codomain, it means every element of set B is called the codomain. Every element of set B is called the codomain. The codomain elements are D, E, F, G. D, E, F, G is the element of codomain. Now what is the range? Now next one is range. So when we are saying about the codomain, we can say that D, E, F, G is the codomain. Now what is the range? Range is the every element of set B, those are every element of set B, those are related to set A is called every element of set B, those are related to set A is called range. So students, what is the range? Every element of set B, those are related to set A. It means when we are saying about the range, we can say that every element of set B, those are related to set A. So D is related to A, E related to B, C related to F. So we can say, but G is not related to any element. So we can say that DEF is the range of these. So we can say that range is DEF. Okay, B, remember, when we are saying about the domain, we can say that every element of set A is the domain. We can say that every element of set A is the domain. Every element of set A is the domain. Every element of set B is the codomain. And every element of set B, those are related to set A is called the range. So element of set A, element of domain is ABC, element of codomain is DEFG, and element of range is DEF. Now question arises, is this topic is completed? No, it is not completed, because we have to know some more things about, but this is related to 12th class, but you have to know 12th class also what is the topic of this. When we are saying about the A, always remember when we are saying about the A is the particular relation A and D. When we are saying about the A and D, it is a particular relation. When we are saying this A and B, it is a wide relation, but when we are saying about the AD, so it is a particular relation. Means A is related to D. It means what is the D? D is the pre-image of A. D is the image of A. And what about A? A is the pre-image of D. So when we are saying about this, we can say that D is the image of A. A means A. D is the image of A. What is the A? A is the pre-image of D. What about A? A is the pre-image of D and D is the image of A. Okay, same here. What is the E? E is the image of B and B is the pre-image of E. What about F? F is the pre-image of F is the image of C. And what about C? C is the pre-image of F. So we can say that by this way we can find the domain, codomain and range. It is very important topic that we have to know about it. Now we are going to take example. and you have to say that what is the domain, codomain and range. Okay, so let's see. Suppose it is two sets, set A and set B. Relation R is defined A to B. Suppose it is defined, that is R. It is a 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is related to this related to this related to this related to this. Okay. What is the element of domain? Say. What is the answer? Just think. Answer is, what is the answer? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is correct? Okay. What about the codomain? Just think. What is the codomain? Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, what is the range? Range means the elements, those are related to A. Okay, so what are related? 5 related A1, 6 related to 7 related to 3, 8 related to 4. So we can say that your answer is 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is the range. But 9 is not related to this. So we are not going to include 9. Okay, so these are some facts related to relations and functions. These are very important topics. So you have to learn all this theory and all these definitions yourself more than 3 or 4 times, so you can explain it, learn it very well. So it is sufficient for today. We meet in next video. Till that, bye bye, take care.